Hey guys, thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. This is my new YouTube channel. My name is Darcel, and this channel is mainly going to be about my spiritual awakening that started back in, well, actually, I believe it started a long time ago, but because my eating habits began to change a few years ago, and now that my Kundalini opened up back in March of this year, 2017. Now I feel that that's why I had those eating issues previously. But I digressed a little bit there. But so this channel is going to be about, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm mainly going to talk about, I guess, what I feel and what I believe is happening to me through my Kundalini spiritual awakening or ascension or whatever you want to call it. A lot of these things that I feel that I'm being taught or learned is all based on communication with my higher self, really, to tell you the truth. And it's a lot of information. And so, I've been putting it off because I kind of wanted to use my camera, which I did try and make a video the other day, but my camera and my computer, it was not working well. And then I did some videos with my phone, and then I couldn't, I ended up putting them on. I was rambling, I think, and talking about it. I was so excited that, I don't know, I ended up taking them down. I didn't even watch them, actually. I just kind of recorded them and put them up. And I know what I was talking about, but I put it on my crafty channel. It was just crazy, so I ended up taking those down. But even tonight, like, I'm not even all together, so, excuse me. But I need to put these videos up. I think it'll help me feel better, because that's what my intuition is telling me. But more or less because, I have a lot to share, I think, about my Kundalini awakening, and what I'm feeling, and things that I'm going through, and what I believe I've felt and accomplished, really. Some things that I've done that are really miracles. Well, maybe not some things, but maybe a couple things. And I'll go into it. Some of the stuff I don't even know if I'm really comfortable with sharing, because it's so, what we tend to think, well, this site is for people who are awakening, so they will understand. So I guess some I probably will share, more than likely everything. I will actually. But it's just unbelievable. And I even question these things myself. Like, sometimes I'm saying, like, Darcel, wait a minute. Are you crazy? And I know dang well I'm not crazy, so it's like, of course, of course not. Of course you're not. So it's just like, but it's so, far-fetched, and, not what we've been learned for so many years, or been taught for so many years. It's just unbelievable, to be quite honest. And the way my Kundalini opened to me was unbelievable. I mean, it was unbelievable, and yeah, it was unbelievable. It was interesting. Even right now, my eye, I'm feeling something on my eye. Because, see, already I'm sharing some stuff that I wasn't necessarily planning on sharing on this video. But, so I do believe that my higher self does communicate with me, with my body, or, I can feel different things. Like, even when it first opened up, like a few days later, it was like I was my energy, I felt the energy, trying to tell me something. And so, and I have a lot to share. And I don't even want to get into all of that right now, because this is the first video. This will be the first video that I'm uploading to the new channel that you're watching, which is at the moment is Collection Pink Love. And so I will be sharing with you. This is mainly about my Kundalini opening and awakening process and things that I'm feeling like that I'm being learned or taught every day intuitively. So I'll probably just every day just post videos is what I'm thinking. But I don't even know. I don't know how to. I don't even know. I just know that I need to hurry and get this stuff going because I have a lot to share. And I think it'll make me feel better too. But then also I think I don't follow too many people on YouTube. Just maybe 10 people, 10 different, people on YouTube about this particular subject. And I've read no books. And I've read only a few web pages on all of this. And a lot of times what I feel that I'm being told intuitively, then I'll later on watch like a video. And then I'm like, oh my God, that is exactly what I was thinking. That's what I felt. That's what I feel like my higher self was telling me. So it's like, even with the ringing in the ears, if anyone has experienced that or has experienced through your awakening process, the ringing of the ears, for me, I've heard different things. Actually, one guy I follow, and I'm not going to throw out any names right now, but one guy I follow, he says that the ringing in the ears is more or less, and I think I've heard this from other people, but it's a bad thing, right? But for me, when my ringing first started, which was, after my spiritual energy opened or awakened, to me, I felt like the ringing in the ears was when, my higher self was trying to get my attention about something. So like right now, like if I'm sitting here and maybe I'm in my mind, I have these thoughts or something, or maybe I'm just watching TV or whatever it is that I'm doing. Then all of a sudden I'll get the ringing in the ears, and then I'm like, what, and then even I've had some body movements where, like, I'll go into that later, where my higher self had control of my body and was showing me things that way. It's crazy, guys. But let's say, and I get all of the chills, even the chills that you get. To me, those are the ways of higher self, your higher energy. I just got some chills just right now. Your higher self. Well, for me, my higher self is communicating with me like that. When I get those chills, it's not just even when you get the little pricklies or you feel the little crawlies or you can feel these different things, like it's higher self communicating with you. That's what I feel it is. And I feel like I've learned a whole lot. And I'm sharing that with you all right now. And I will be sharing these things with you. And hopefully, I'm sure there's people out there that can resonate with what I'm saying. Now, from the people that I follow on YouTube, I haven't, and like I said, it's only 10. But none of them, except for the ringing in the ears, I've read nothing or I've heard nothing about higher self communicating with you. And then you feel it, and those chills are that. Like the higher self communicating with you. That's what I believe it is, though. Because my experience, once I really, and I'm going to try and give you everything in like a chronological order. Like, this is amazing. But it's also scary. And, scary in a sense, well, because you think you're crazy. But then when you go back and you think, like, when I go back and think, like, oh no, because when my energy opened, oh yes, I remember. Oh no. It's not crazy, but when you get these chills and you feel like intuitively you're being told something and you have to pay attention to what your body is doing, it makes you think you're crazy. And then on top of that, well, I guess I won't say that. Well, then, yeah, my loved ones, the two people, I have a very teeny tiny family. And then of that teeny tiny family, I really don't associate with anybody, and that's a whole nother story on a whole nother day. But not because I don't want to. I love them. We talk periodically, but it's just life, whatever. It's just always been that way. But for my immediate family, like those two Nimrods, man, they know me and have been knowing me for years, and my sister all my life. She thinks I'm crazy. She doesn't think I'm crazy. She just doesn't even believe me, and it's like, who are you? Like, it's me. Like, you don't believe me? Like, come on. And then another person, he's just stupid too. And it's hurtful though too. And I see that a lot of people that's going through this. It's sad. It's very lonely. frequency, as it were. But I'm not sure how long this first YouTube video can be. So right now I'm moving up to 10 minutes. So I'll post another one right after this one. Okay, bye.